Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel Consumer Times. Today we talk about the effect of chemical fertilizer and pesticide on the growth of vegetable crops and fruits, and their impact on human health. Before we talk further, please like, share and do not forget to subscribe our channel to motivate us. Use of chemical fertilizer and pesticide in modern agriculture has been both a boon and a bane. While these chemical inputs have significantly increased agricultural productivity and played a crucial role in ensuring food security, their overuse and mismanagement have led to several adverse effects on the environment, the crops themselves, and human health. We delve into the impact of chemical fertilizer and pesticide on the growth of vegetable crops and fruits and how they affect human health. Chemical fertilizer are designed to provide plants with essential nutrients, mainly nitrogen, N, phosphorus, P, and potassium, K, often referred to as NPK. These nutrients are vital for plant growth, photosynthesis, and overall development. Fertilizer help improve soil fertility, making it possible for crops to achieve higher yields. By supplying the necessary nutrients in large amounts, chemical fertilizer ensure faster growth and higher production of crops. For instance, nitrogen fertilizer promote rapid vegetative growth in leafy vegetables such as spinach and lettuce. Adequate phosphorus can enhance the development of fruits and flowers, leading to better quality produce. Balanced nutrient supply can help plants resist environmental stresses such as drought or poor soil conditions. However, the continuous and excessive use of chemical fertilizer can have detrimental effects on crop health. Overuse of chemical fertilizer can lead to soil acidification, depletion of beneficial microorganisms, and nutrient imbalances, ultimately reducing the soil's fertility. High levels of nitrogen can cause excessive vegetative growth at the expense of fruit development, leading to poor quality vegetables and fruits. Excessive application of certain fertilizer, such as ammonium nitrate, can result in chemical burns to plants, stunting their growth or even killing them. Pesticides are chemicals used to control pests, weeds, and diseases that affect crops. They include insecticides for insects, herbicides for weeds, and fungicides for fungal infections. The use of pesticide has been a crucial factor in preventing crop losses and ensuring high-quality produce. Pesticides help protect vegetable and fruit crops from insects, weeds, and fungi that would otherwise damage the crops or reduce their yield. By reducing crop damage from pests and diseases, pesticides help farmers achieve higher yields and better quality produce. However, similar to fertilizer, excessive and indiscriminate use of pesticide can lead to several negative outcomes. Overuse of pesticide can lead to the development of pesticide-resistant pests, requiring even more toxic chemicals to control them. In some cases, pesticide can be toxic to the plants themselves, causing leaf burn, delayed growth, or even death of the crop. Impact on pollinators and beneficial organisms. Certain pesticides, particularly insecticides, can harm beneficial insects such as bees, which are crucial for pollination, as well as other organisms that help control pests naturally. The overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticide doesn't just affect crop growth, it also has a profound impact on the environment. One of the most significant consequences of excessive fertilizer and pesticide use is water pollution. When it rains, the excess fertilizer and pesticide from farms can run off into nearby water bodies, causing nutrient pollution, eutrophication, and contamination of drinking water sources. Eutrophication leads to algal blooms in water bodies, which can deplete oxygen levels and kill aquatic life. Over time, the accumulation of chemicals in the soil can lead to the loss of soil fertility, reducing the capacity of the soil to support healthy crop growth. This, in turn, can force farmers to use even more fertilizer to maintain yields, creating a vicious cycle. Some fertilizer, particularly nitrogen-based ones, can release greenhouse gases like nitrous oxide into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. Pesticide can also volatilize into the air, affecting air quality and potentially causing respiratory issues in nearby communities. One of the most concerning effects of chemical fertilizer and pesticide is their impact on human health. This occurs primarily through the consumption of contaminated food, water, and exposure to polluted air. Pesticide and fertilizer residues can remain on fruits and vegetables long after they are harvested. Washing or peeling the produce may remove some residues, but certain chemicals penetrate the plant tissues and are not easily removed. Ingesting fruits or vegetables with high levels of pesticide residues can lead to acute poisoning, causing symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, vomiting, and in severe cases, death. Long-term exposure to low levels of pesticide and chemical fertilizer has been linked to serious health conditions, including cancer, neurological disorders, endocrine disruption, reproductive issues, and developmental problems in children. Some fertilizer, especially those containing phosphates, may contain heavy metals such as cadmium and lead. These can accumulate in the soil and crops, posing significant health risks when ingested. The contamination of water supplies with nitrates from fertilizer is a major concern, particularly in rural areas. Nitrate contamination in drinking water has been linked to methemoglobinemia, or blue baby syndrome, a potentially fatal condition in infants. Farmers and agricultural workers are at higher risk of pesticide exposure due to their proximity to these chemicals. Inadequate protective measures during pesticide application can lead to acute poisoning, respiratory issues, skin irritation, and long-term health problems such as cancer or neurological disorders. Given the health and environmental risks associated with the overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticide, many countries have established regulations to limit their use. In India, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, monitors pesticide residues in food products to ensure they are within safe limits. Similarly, the Insecticides Act, 1968, regulates the import, manufacture, sale, and use of pesticide in the country. Farmers are increasingly turning to sustainable farming practices to mitigate the harmful effects of chemical fertilizer and pesticide. These include avoiding synthetic chemicals and relying on organic manure, compost, and biopesticide, combining biological, cultural, and mechanical methods to control pests, minimizing pesticide use, using technology to apply fertilizer and pesticide in precise amounts based on crop needs, reducing waste and environmental impact. While chemical fertilizer and pesticide have revolutionized agriculture by boosting crop yields and ensuring food security, their adverse effects on the environment and human health cannot be ignored. A balanced approach that combines the judicious use of these chemicals with sustainable farming practices is essential to safeguarding both the health of our ecosystems and the well-being of consumers. Reducing dependency on synthetic inputs, adopting organic methods, and following strict regulatory measures can help mitigate the risks associated with chemical fertilizer and pesticide while ensuring a sustainable and healthy food system for future generations. Thanks a lot for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to give you valuable comment and do not forget press subscribe button to motivate us.